Another community is in disbelief, shocked by devastating violence, this time at that Florida high school on Valentine's Day.
Pushed in a trolley by a friend before being resuscitated on the nature strip, the 28-year-old took his last breaths in Morris Court, Meadow Heights.
She called me and she was hysterical, and she told me that there had been a shooting.
Image one that has become all too familiar. Students evacuating with their hands up. The suspect in that deadly shooting is now in custody. New images this morning showing him being taken to jail. Georgia.
She was in Mrs. Harper's room when the shooters came in shooting, and she said that 2 of her
15 people have been killed, students and adults. At least 15 injured, and the shooter, 19-year-old Nicholas Cruz, is in custody. This is the 18th school.
A few streets away, 40-year-old hillside father Denise Hassan was also slain.
At 2 in the afternoon, gunshots ring out in the...
Hello there again everyone, and welcome back to Nick Kane's World, where you don't know what video you're going to get from one to the next. I have done things over the past couple of weeks, like an unboxing video, a collector's haul video, and I know it's been a while, but I've also done videos on my first book that I put out, The Deep and Depressive Mind, which I will get around to continuing on again very, very soon. Make sure to look out for it on Amazon.com. Now guys, I love to create and keep you guys entertained out there. And another aspect of that I love to do is to create a whole entire world and make up a great story for you guys out there to read. Now over the past couple of years, I've been working hard in between YouTube videos to bring you my second book, which is called School of Hard Knocks. Now today guys, I'm going to show you a few processes that I have gone through to make this book entertaining and to keep you guys clinging for that next part of the story. Oh wait, what? Who in the hell could be here now? Told people I was filming a video. Okay. Better go see who it is.
Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend.
Hey guys, I'm back! For those of you who don't know who I am Josh freaking Smudgley. You might have seen me a little over a year ago in a video about my rise and fall on some videos I did for Nick Kane's World. And me, myself, I was a big part of the Bruce Blitz turmoil that happened on his channel. If you've seen his recent video about Bruce Blitz, it is nearly up to 1,400 views on just what a fucking dickhead that Bruce Blitz is. Why am I back for today? Well, I have been on a big holiday. A big, eventful holiday. Nick done such an awesome job on the first part of my story. Come back to tell him more juicy, gory details. Oh boy, I've got a lot to tell him. Oh boy. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be a good ride for you guys. But getting onto that ride, you have to go through this first part of the ride. And he told me recently that he's finished the second edit on the book School of Hard Knocks. A lot happened during that story. Now what I'm going to do for you right now is take you for a closer look at this storyboard about what he went through putting my story together. And the processes, we need to just iron out a few things to make the story top notch for you guys out there to go buy when it comes available on Amazon. Okay guys, here is obviously just the beginning of the story. As we go along, just more introductions. Then we get to the start of the day for me. Now you see, what he decided to do here was introduce my friends as I was walking to school, which sounds like a good idea for a book about, you know, a schoolyard incident. But as he has gone along doing this story, Nick received quite a bit of advice, and some advice from me as well, that maybe we should drip dry a couple of these kids' backstories longer into the book, so you feel a bit more of a feeling for these guys, whatever happens to them throughout the story. Now, as you can see, there's a few gaps on this board. These are some personal moments I am going to take you through personally. Basically, we'll just pan out now. And as you can see, there's some little tags along the way. These blue tags, as you can see here, written on there. Some stuff had changed in my life. And I'll tell you guys, from this point down to here, there was a lot of things that happened to me. A lot of damage that was done to my mind that led to the choices that I made. As you can see as well over here, there's some other tags of some dream sequences that I remember so well that I went through. And these, of course, will be littered as well throughout my story that you'll all get to experience in School of Hard Knocks. Alright, now we're going to have a look at a couple of the gaps in this story that I wanted to bring up. Mark's bad day. My friend Mark, I remember him on that day. Oh. It was horrible. I remember me and my friend Sanjay, we had to run so bloody hard to get to his house. Oh. Now, what really sucks about this is I can't give too much away because it's in the book, and when the book comes out, you won't believe some of the ups and downs that I went on as a kid at a fucking high school. I hated this fucking place. This place was horrible to us. Things like this happened because of the people we had to deal with. I'm sorry. Just the scenes from that day. Seeing him in that situation, oh God, I think about that moment every day. The dreams I had throughout this story, it was like my mind was telling me what I had to do before I actually had to do it. It was pushing me and pushing me. And I won't be embarrassed to say, these dreams made me feel happy. They were horrible dreams, but I got used to them. I remember the day I made this scene. I felt so good as I was making this happen. I felt a grand power over these fucking people who had treated me previously so horribly. I probably shouldn't say this, but my dad's girlfriend, bye-bye. I was standing in the crowd of people at the front when the police eventually got there. They were so fucking stupid. Made it so easy for me to get away. When they went into my home, you see people running out and vomiting in the front garden. Oh, man. That was a good time. That was a good time. Now we kept that one down for a reason. There is a huge secret in this story. You have it nearly laid out in front of you as you read it from up here. There is this tasty secret throughout this story that you will get to uncover. It was horrible for me. That day, I felt gutted about what I had found out. It was horrible for me. But I'm excited to see what everyone out there feels. And speaking of everyone out there, if there's any artists or people with creative flair, me and Nick have done up a mock cover. This is kind of in the lines of what we want to go with. As you can see, there's two different sides of me. It kind of shows me from where I was to where I went. So yeah, if you know anyone with a creative spark, anyone at all that just loves their imagination to go wild, could you please share this video and I'll put their name on the front cover of my book. Now, we don't know what it's going to do. We don't know how good or how bad it's going to do. But I feel there is a neat story here that I have to tell people. And one last thing, pick up Nick's first book, The Deep and Depressive Mind. This is his life story and all his battles with depression. It's quite a neat read. It takes you on a ride of where he was going, where he ended up, and what his mind was thinking. There is dreams in this book and things that happen in this book that will make you keep reading right until the end. And he does have more videos of The Deep and Depressive Mind coming soon. He's just got to get his slack ass moving. Thank you for listening to my story today. I've got quite a bit to go and tell Nick now. Get him started on another book. I'll catch you soon.